guests are about to enter. Please remain seated. Mời toàn thể quý vị đứng lên để chúng ta đón đoàn giáo sư Đại học Quốc gia Việt Nam và Đại học Lan Chốt. Sau đó xin mời toàn thể quý vị chúng ta tiếp tục đứng để chào cờ quốc ca Việt Nam và quốc ca Úc. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthems of Vietnam and Australia. be seated. Xin mời quý vị ngồi xuống. I call upon Professor Phạm Trọng Khoát, Vice President of Vietnam National University, to address the assembly. Xin mời giáo sư, Phó Giám đốc Đại học Quốc gia Hà Nội.
Dear Professor John Robert Dosenberg, Deputy Vice Chancellor, La Trobe University. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of Vietnam National University, Hanoi, I warmly welcome all of you to this graduation ceremony, and especially congratulations on new Master of Applied Linguistics for your success. This is one of important reasons to mark the success of the Master program in Applied Linguistics, joined offered by La Trobe University and Vietnam National University, Hanoi. And it shows the result of hard work by all those who graduate today and by all lecturers of both La Trobe University and Vietnam National University, Hanoi. Such joint training programs are great significant in the sense that they contribute to the realization of one of our university's important mission, high quality of training and scientific research. Moreover, they also have strengthened the friendship and relationship between Vietnam and Australia. And more importantly, they contribute the training more qualified personnel to meet the requirements of our country calls for modernization and industrialization. On this occasion, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the Australian Embassy in Vietnam, Australian Police and Vietnam leader of Ministry of Education and Training for their active support and assistance for this joint training program. I would also like to thank Siquat and La Trobe University for their great effort to successfully organize the joint program and this graduation ceremony. My humblest congratulations to the graduates. Finally, I wish all of you good health and successful. Thank you.
I call upon Professor John Rosenberg, Vice President, La Trobe University, to address the assembly.
Professor Pham Chau Quat, Vice President, Vietnam National University, colleagues from VNU and La Trobe, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It's also my very great pleasure to welcome you to this graduation ceremony on behalf of La Trobe University. Graduations are, of course, very important events in the life cycle of the university. They're a time for us to celebrate the success of our students. And it's particularly pleasing for us to be able to hold this celebration here in Vietnam so that family and friends of graduates can be with us. I hope that all of the guests see this as an opportunity to meet and see La Trobe University and to be a part of the education that your loved ones have just completed. Let me begin by congratulating the graduates. Of course, it's not easy to complete a degree at university. It takes dedication, hard work and focus. You've been successful, and I congratulate each and every one of you. La Trobe has always had a very strong focus on internationalisation. However, this is the first time that we've brought such a senior delegation here to Vietnam, and the aim is to strengthen our relationships with the many friends in this country and to seek out new opportunities for collaboration, particularly for the benefit of students and both of our countries. We're very excited to be here in Hanoi this year, in which you celebrate 1,000 years of Hanoi, or as it was previously known, Tung Long. Prior to this trip, I was unfamiliar with the history of this great city, but I now know that Tung Long was chosen by Li Tai-to, the founding king of the Li dynasty, in the autumn of 1010, to be the imperial capital. I've also learned that Tung Long means ascending dragon, and ascend this city has. Hanoi is now a wonderful city which blends history with culture and is an interesting and exciting place to both live in and visit. And I wish everyone a wonderful celebration of this milestone in October. We certainly hope that our visit will be the beginning of a renewed relationship between Vietnam and La Trobe University, which also lasts for at least 1,000 years. La Trobe has had a very long and fruitful relationship with the Vietnam National University, and this relationship has allowed many students to complete their education and take their place in the workforce. In particular, we've had a number of doctoral graduates from the program, many of whom now hold very senior positions in government and industry. La Trobe very much values its partnership with BNU and would like to thank all of the staff at BNU for their support over the past years. This graduation, of course, demonstrates the success of the partnership, and we look forward to working together in new and exciting ways in the future. I again congratulate the graduates, welcome them as alumni of the university, and wish them every success in the future. Xin chào mừng. I now declare this to be a ceremony authorised by the Council of La Trobe University, at which I shall, with the authority of Council, confer degrees. And I call upon Professor Lorraine Ling, Dean of the Faculty of Education, on behalf of the Academic Board.
The Vice-Chancellor and Vice-President, I certify to you and to the University that the candidates who will be presented to you have fulfilled the conditions prescribed for the award of their degree and are therefore entitled to those degrees. Will the candidates who have qualified for their degrees please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice-President, I admit you to the degrees for which you have qualified.
Vice President Rosenberg and Vice President Brown, I present to you the graduates whom you have admitted to the degree Master of Applied Linguistics.
Cao Bạch Hạc. Cao Thị Bích Hoa. Cao Xuân Thiều. Hà Nguyễn Bảo Quyên. Hoàng Diễm Thu. Hoàng Hương Ly. Lê Mai Chi. Lê Tường Vân. Lê Thị Kim Uyên. Lương Bá Phương. Mai Hữu Hạnh. Ngô Thị Kiều Vân. Nguyễn An Giang.